Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where I talk about the NWSL, women's soccer, just soccer, only soccer. In this video/podcast, I'll be discussing the international friendly between the US women's national team and Colombia's women's national team. The US is coming off of 2 wins against South Africa last month. These 2 friendlies are going to be interesting to see. Colombia put on a great performance in the recent World Cup, even making it to the quarterfinals where they were ultimately knocked out by England. Colombia, from what I've seen in the World Cup, is a fairly physical team. They're not afraid to challenge opposing teams. I can see Colombia putting pressure on the US players, battling for possession, and going for 2v1s, especially in the midfield. It's going to be interesting to see how the US will manage Colombia's pressure, along with the added physicality. At the same time, Colombia is a quick-moving team and are quick when it comes to transitions and counterattacks. This is something the US is needing to watch out for. Colombia is not adverse to allowing opposing teams to attack their goal or allowing them to have the most possession. Instead, Colombia will, at times, opt for being patient and waiting for the right moments to strike and launch their counterattack. I'm looking forward to seeing how the US responds to Colombia's transitions and counterattacks because it will give us a look into how the midfield and back line will defend against quick-moving teams. When it comes to the US, midfield control and defense are going to be key factors and key areas of focus. However, breaking through Colombia's backline and defense is also going to be important for this US team. Colombia's backline and defense can hold up under intense pressure. We need to see more connection in the attack and in the box, more services and crosses, and of course, better finishing from the US. Thankfully, in the friendlies against South Africa, it appears as though the US and Twila Kilgore are on the right track when it comes to rebuilding the team's attacking chemistry. This will still take some time, but we'll be able to see more of that development in these friendlies against Colombia. That being said, let's get into the lineup for this match. So the lineup, 4-3-3. We have Alyssa Nair in the goal. For defenders, Alana Cook, Naomi Girma, Crystal Dunn, and Emily Fox. In the midfield, Lindsay Horan, Andy Sullivan, and Emily Sonnet. And for forwards, Lynn Williams, Trinity Rodman, and Alex Morgan. And here are the substitutes. No official tonight, but she'll be available for the next one. I'm a little surprised Sanchez isn't available, but like Fischel, we could see her in game 2. We do have a chance to see DeMello and Coffey in the second half. I'm interested to see how they handle Colombia in the midfield. And then we have Hatch. Maybe the team has figured out how to handle her temper. Or not. Either way, it's a win-win. It's a good starting 11. I was kind of hoping to see Casey Kruger start alongside Crystal Dunn because I like seeing them press with the attack in the matches against South Africa. I thought they were both extremely dangerous on the wings in those matches. At the same time, I can also see Fox being able to get some crosses and services in as well. Obviously, defending is going to be essential. It's in the name. Colombia has some dangerous attacking players, and the US defenders need to watch out for them. When it comes to the midfield, there's good support and control in the midfield with Sonnet, Horan, and Sullivan, but I'm wondering if they'll be able to hold up against Colombia's physicality. Again, Colombia is an aggressive team, and they will try to double up and fight for control and possession. The US is needing to be careful when it comes to that. When it comes to the attack, no issues there with Williams, Morgan, and Rodman. The main thing I want to see from the attack is, well, attacking chemistry, which is good connection in the attack, in the box, and finishing. I also want to see the team as a whole continue to work on developing their chemistry. Overall, it's going to be an interesting and fun match. So let's get into the first half. All right, so the first half, we are off. 1 minute, US gets possession back, and back to Nair. Sullivan, bad giveaway. Colombia on the attack. US recovers. You got to do better than that. The thing is, with Colombia, they like to pick passes, and they will do that. US on the attack. Colombia gets it back. 2 minutes, Rodman down, took a knock to someplace. She's okay. 3 minutes, US under pressure. Girma forced to clear. US pass picked again. Long ball to the US box. Girma back to Nair. 4 minutes, ball slipped up to Morgan, scooped up by the keeper. Good pressure from Dunn, but everyone else needs to press. 5 minutes, ball slipped up for Morgan in the box, Morgan down, no foul, tangled up with 2 defenders. 6 minutes, Gurma to Haran, miscommunication with Haran. Ball to the US side, headed away by Gurma. Colombian player may have gotten stepped on, she's okay. 7 minutes, Rodman touch, taken away. Sonnet tries to play it up and over to Williams, goes out. 8 minutes, ball to the US side, defended away by Cook. 9 minutes, Rodman gives it away. Colombia cross, kicked away by Cook. Colombia cross, kicked away by Fox. 10 minutes, US battling on the wings, goes out ×2. 11 minutes, ball taken off Haran, in the funniest way ever. Ball slipped into the US box, kicked away by Sonnet. Long ball to the US box, kicked away. 12 minutes, ref restarts play for some reason. 13 minutes, Colombia cross, Colombia collects, plays it back, Colombia temp goes over. 14 minutes, Gurma and Dunn under pressure, played over to Cook. US turnover, Gurma back to Nair. 15 minutes, Rodman cross, punched away, US attempt, kicked away. Colombia counter, Gurma goes down, Colombia still on the attack, finally cut off. 16 minutes, Colombia foul, US ball. Gurma plays it up, Colombia collects. 17 minutes, Haran dispossessed. It was a 2v1 on Haran. I mean, that's one way to deal with Haran. Colombia on the attack, Colombia cross, kicked away. Colombia down the wing, US recovers. 18 minutes, Colombia cross, headed away. Colombia foul, US ball. I'm watching the Spanish stream and I heard one of our players yell, "I'm here." 19 minutes, Gurma or Cook up for Morgan, collected by the keeper. 20th minute, long ball to the US side, kicked away. 22 minutes, Fox foul, late challenge, Colombia free kick outside the US box. 23 minutes, ball sent into the US box, headed away. Rodman up to Morgan, Morgan offsides. 24 minutes, Williams taps it away, over to Haran, over to Morgan, Morgan attempt saved. Colombian player down, trainers out to check on her. So 25 minutes in, I have to say there's just not enough pressure from the US. 26 minutes, Sonnet and Sullivan can't get it away. Ball up the US wing, Fox 1v1, Fox goes down, Fox fouled, US ball. 28 minutes, Sullivan up to Haran, Haran knocked over. Colombia foul, US free kick outside the Colombia box. 29 minutes, Haran attempt from the free kick, goes over. 30th minute, Rodman touch into the box for Morgan, cleared. Rodman up the wing, goes out. 32 minutes, Gurma, Haran, touch to Dunn, goes out. 33 minutes, Cook cross, no one makes the run. Colombia touch, almost goes out, but the keeper saves. 34 minutes, Haran brought down, no foul, I guess. That seemed clearer than the one on her earlier. 35 minutes, Gurma up for Dunn, headed away. Sonnet fouled, late challenge, US ball. 36 minutes, ball headed into the Colombia box, headed away. Haran, bad giveaway. Colombia cross, blocked by Dunn. 37 minutes, ball sent into the US box, Nair collects. Ball touched up to Rodman, goes out. 38 minutes, Rodman, Haran running into the box, Haran cross, blocked. 39 minutes, US corner kick, Sonnet short to Sullivan, Sullivan cross goes wide, US collects, Cook wins another corner. 40th minute, US corner kick, headed away. 41 minutes, US corner kick, pushing and shoving in the box, Morgan brought down in the box. Yellow card for Colombia, Cochen. Yeah, and here's the thing, we didn't even take the corner kick yet. Okay, so US corner kick now, punched away, ref points to the spot. Williams fouled in the box. She was pulled down. US penalty kick, Colombian players not happy. 43 minutes, US penalty kick, Morgan stepping up to take it. Morgan off the post. Morgan attempt, skies it. Really? Our best chance to get a goal and Morgan can't convert. I think Kilgore is needing to consider new penalty takers. I mean, there's Rodman and Williams. Why one of them can't take it, I don't know. Especially Williams. 45 minutes, ball in the Colombia box, Colombia collects. 3 minutes of added time, 48 minutes, Morgan plays it up, Colombia recovers. Colombia down the wing, kicked out. 49 minutes, Colombia corner kick, headed away. Then whistle blown, first half ends, US 0-0. Not good. There's not enough control and possession in the US midfield. and because of that, the US hasn't been able to create chances for the attack. At the same time, the US is needing to work on playing under pressure. So far in this first half, Colombia has been able to put the US midfield and backline under pressure. The backline and defense appears to be handling it well. Fox has been able to track runners down the right wing and is able to cut off their attack. When it comes to the midfield, Haran, Sullivan, and Sonnet were at times struggling to get out of that pressure, but they're also needing to do better when it comes to maintaining control. As for the attack, there hasn't been much action for the US attack. Rodman has been able to get some crosses and services off, but they were easily dealt with by Colombia. For the second half, the US needs to be more aggressive, especially when it comes to possession and control. The midfield and attack needs to put Colombia under pressure instead of just allowing them to take control and make runs towards the US box. If the US wants to get on the attack and get their crosses, shots, and services off, it all goes back to maintaining control and possession. Now, let's get into the second half. All right, so the second half, we are off. US substitution, Gurma out, Sauerbrunn in. 45 minutes, Williams turnover, Dunn puts it out. Haran touch, taken away. 46 minutes, Dunn, 1v1, put out, throw in. I thought it may have been a corner, but I guess it wasn't. US counter collision between Morgan and a Colombian player. Morgan fouled, elbowed in the stomach, yellow card for Colombia's Carabali. 48 minutes, US recovers. 49 minutes, Haran making a run. Took too long to decide who to pass to, dispossess. Dunn up to Williams. Williams cross, Morgan sends it over. 51 minutes, Sauerbrunn, Williams taken away. Colombia counter, cut off. Rodman gets out of a 1v1. Touched out, Rodman thought it was a corner, but it came off her last from the replay. 52 minutes, ball up to Williams, goes out. Rodman thought it should have been a corner. 53 minutes, Rodman down the wing. Rodman fouled, shoved, US free kick outside the box. 54 minutes, ball sent in, headed away. Haran on the ball, Haran fouled, grabbed around the neck. Red card for someone on the bench. Actually, no. No, it's just a kid holding a red card. I mean, that action grabbed around Haran's neck, I think it should have been a yellow card. But that was funny. There was a kid holding up a red card. 55 minutes, US corner kick kicked away. 56 minutes, US corner kick, Haran header, defended away. Honestly, the US's attack just looks a bit slow. 58 minutes, Rodman back cross, ball in the Colombia box, Morgan attempt blocked. Rodman down in a lot of pain, trainers out to check on her. May have taken a knock from her previous play when she ran into the box. 60th minute, game starts up again, Rodman still off. Sauerbrunn pass intercepted. 61 minutes, Fox cross, no one there, Colombia collects. US is responding better to Colombia's counterattacks and transitions. Williams down the wing, defended away. 62 minutes, Colombia keeper down, getting checked over by the trainers. 63 minutes, game starts up again. Williams with some pressure on the keeper, almost gets the ball. I mean, that's the most pressure I've seen from the US in this match. 64 minutes, Colombia on the attack. Colombia attempt from D, Nair saves. 65 minutes, Colombia foul, US ball. Rodman is back in. 66 minutes, Sonnet up for Morgan, kicked away. Morgan fouls, Colombia ball. US substitutions, Dunn, Sullivan, and Morgan out. Kruger, DeMello, and Hatch in. 67 minutes, Colombia cross, headed away by Cook. Hatch plays it up, Colombia recovers, Haran turnover. 70th minute, Colombia foul, US ball. 71 minutes, Sullivan up for DeMello, can't get it to Williams or Hatch, defended away. US foul or offsides, Colombia ball. 72 minutes, DeMello fouled, Colombia free kick. Ball sent into the US box, headed away by Kruger. 73 minutes, great recovery by DeMello. Ball up for Williams, Williams over to Hatch. Hatch attempt saved. Goodbye, Hatch. 74 minutes, US corner kick, nothing from it. US recovers. Over to DeMello, DeMello cross, defended away. Already, DeMello and Hatch having an impact. However, I think we need to work on those corners. 75 minutes, Sauerbrunn fouls, Colombia ball. US substitution, Rodman out, Smith in. 76 minutes, ball up for Hatch, making a run into the box, kicked away. 77 minutes, US corner kick, nothing from it. Cook's service headed away. Ball sent into the U.S. box, Nair collects. Cook intends to play it up to Kruger, but Smith ends up getting to it, kicked away. 78 minutes, U.S. corner kick, nothing from it. Ball sent into the Colombia box, Haran header goes wide. Haran down, head collision, Haran is okay. Trainer's out to check on her for concussion protocol, but she was arguing with the ref. Yeah, she's fine. 80th minute, Haran up to DeMello, heavy touch, no way DeMello could get on that. 81 minutes, Colombia counter, Haran fouls, grabs and brings down a Colombian player, Haran yellow card. 83 minutes, Colombia free kick, ball sent into the U.S. box, Colombia player down in the box, ref says no penalty. The player got tripped up in the box and Kruger got tangled up with her. I thought Kruger may have taken her down, but from the replay, there wasn't much contact. 86 minutes, U.S. substitution, Williams out, Shaw in. 87 minutes, Shaw touch into the box, goes to the keeper. I mean, that was quick. Hatch pressuring the keeper lays on the ball, Hatch shrugs like she doesn't know why the keeper did that. I mean, you were trying to get the ball off her feet. So, yeah, of course she was going to lay down and cover the ball. 88 minutes, Smith, Shaw, Kruger attempt blocked. 89 minutes, long ball to the U.S. box, headed away. DeMello fouls, Colombia free kick. Yes, DeMello has fouled quite a bit, but I like that she's not letting the Colombian players push her around. 90th minute, ball sent into the U.S. box, Colombia attempt, Nair saves. 5 minutes of added time, Colombian player down, ref is having none of it. 92 minutes, ball in the Colombia box, cleared. 93 minutes, ball up for Smith, goes out. I guess it's a corner. 94 minutes, U.S. corner kick, headed away, Kruger sends it back in, blocked. Colombia counterattack cut off, DeMello cross, Haran heads it out. 95 minutes, Haran, Shaw, defended away, ball up for Smith, Smith attempt, blocked. U.S. corner kick, nothing from it. 96 minutes, Colombia keeper down, she's okay. Then whistle blown, second half ends, U.S. draws, 0-0. I think the second half was somewhat better than the first. When it came to the back line, they did well in this match. They were able to handle Colombia's counterattacks, services, and crosses without issue. It was better than I expected. When it came to the second half, the U.S. was on the attack and were creating more chances than the first half, but it didn't really change that much until the substitutes came on. When DeMello, Hatch, Kruger, Shaw, and Smith came on, I noticed there was more urgency and drive in the attack, especially when it came to DeMello wanting to press and get the attack forward. It was a good change of pace from earlier. The U.S. was on the attack more in the second half, more as the second half winded down, but I noticed something really interesting. It seems as though in the first half and going into the second half, the U.S. was being more cautious. They were trying to not turn over possession as much, which could be why we didn't see much from the attack. However, when the subs came on, there seemed to be a change in how the team was playing. Everyone wanting to get high and attack Colombia's goal and back line. As a result, Colombia was able to counterattack more easily, which is what they were probably looking to do this whole match, catch the U.S. in transition while they were pressing high. However, the U.S. was able to recover possession and get back on the attack without issue. I understand wanting to be cautious against a team like Colombia, but when it comes to this match, I think I would have preferred the U.S. taking more risk in this game. I would have liked to see more pressure from the U.S. attack, especially early on. On top of that, more pace and better control in the midfield. Anyway, the U.S. has a second friendly against Colombia on Sunday, October 29th at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is all I have for you guys today or tonight, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later.